Lord have mercy, y'all. Whew. I almost got the Holy Ghost messing with y'all. Whew. Listen. The Lord that brought me to so much. Never a day in my life where I would go without thanking God for what he did for me. What he freed me from. People he got from around me. People he put with me. I will never, ever in my life, forget that. Going through my hardship, going through my bad times, God was right there letting me know. Jeremiah 29:11, for I, God, know the plans I have for you. Plans to give you hope and prosper for a better future. Oh, my Lord. Oh, my Lord. When he told me that, when I was younger, and I was going through my hardships, with me not having no food to eat, dealing with my mom having an alcohol problem, dealing with my dad being in prison, dealing with me not having no food, no bed, God let me know, this is only for a while, sister. Daughter, it's only for a while. You got something coming. I want you just to keep going, keep going. And then I won the Olympics when I turned 17. Changed my whole life. Then I won the Olympics again when I turned 21. Changed my life again. Now we ain't gonna talk about the pros. How does a young, poor girl from Flint make millions in a sport that everybody thought was dead, that nobody liked, nobody supported? Women's boxing was a dead sport is what was said to me. I turned pro and changed the whole thing around. Can't tell me that God is not real, Jesus is not real. You can't tell me. Can't tell me. Only for a while. Only for a while. Somebody here needs to know it's only for a while. You got your heart broke? Only for a while. Your family mistreat you? Only for a while. You broke? Only for a while. Lord have mercy. I said, God, I prayed. I said, after I won the Olympics, God, I want a bed. I live in a 7-bedroom house and got a bed in every single room. God will give you way more than what you ask for. Won't he do it? Only God can do it. Only God can do it. Only for a while.
Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
My Jesus. Anything you're asking for, he'll give it to you. If your heart desires that. My God. I done caught the Holy Ghost and went on preaching. I'm a motivational speaker. That's my second calling. I don't do it too much because I'm too real for TV. Being honest. Being honest. I'm too real. Ooh. That was a good one. I'm going to actually post this and let it sit up there because I think somebody needs to know that it's only for a while. Somebody's going through a hard time right now. And in general, everybody goes through a hard time, in general. But somebody's going through a really hard time right now, and they getting ready to break, and they ran into this life, and I'm here to tell you, don't give up. Only for a while. Lord have mercy. Ain't that something? Ain't that something? Only for a while, Celine.
What's up guys, welcome to Webcity News. Just hope you're having an amazing day wherever you're watching us from. Thank you so much for tuning in, and thank you so much for taking time to watch our content. We really appreciate your support. Now from the video to just watch, that was Claressa Shield, and she was just going through his regular routine training, while she just broke down for a while, just thanking God, remembering how far she has come from, trying just to motivate her fans who are watching her on her live, saying that she can't believe that she has gotten where she is, because first of all, she is a female boxer, and we all know that boxing isn't that much of a big industry, but the fact that she has beaten all odds to be one of the best female boxers that we have, is something that she doesn't take for granted. And for those who don't know about Claressa, if I just give you a brief story, she was born on March 17, 1995, and she's an American professional boxer and a former professional mixed martial artist. And she has held multiple world championships in 5 weight classes, including the undisputed female lightweight title in March 2021, the undisputed female middleweight title twice between 2019 and 2024, and the World Boxing Council and the International Boxing Federation female super middleweight title from 2017 to 2018. And these are just a few among the awards that she has been able to gain. since she started her whole boxing career, and she's the only boxer in history, female or male, to hold all four major world titles in boxing. That's the WBA, WBC, IBF, and WBO in three weight classes, and she's also the third female boxer in history to become champion in five different divisions. So seeing all these achievements, it means that she has really put in the work, and just seeing how she broke down, remembering her early childhood. And you all know that, she was born and raised in Flint, Michigan, where she was, a high school junior back in 2012. That's when, she started, showing passion in whole boxing. And she was introduced to boxing by her father, that's Bo Shield, who had boxed in the underground leagues. And Bo was in prison from the time Shield was 2 to 9 years old. And after he's released, he talked to her about, the boxer that's called Layla Ali, and playing her interest into the boxing sports. But the father, however, believed that boxing was a men's sport and refused to allow Claressa to pursue it until she was 11 years old. At the time, she began boxing at Boston Field House in Michigan, where she met her coach and trainer Jason Crutchfield. And she credits her grandmother with encouraging her she credits her grandmother with encouraging her to not accept restriction based on her gender, because she believes that her grandmother was the one who kept motivating her, and always believed that she could get far. And she told her to never give up, despite the fact that she was a female boxer, and things were kind of tough. So go ahead and tell us your opinion down below in the comment section. If you felt motivated as a Clarissa Shield fan, from sharing her story about where she came from, and how she has passed so many milestones to become so successful as she is right now. What comment or what opinion do you have to give? Tell us down below in the comment section, and don't forget to like and share this video.